Hello Bulldogs, this is a video to show you how to look at your score on your district benchmark test and how to complete today's assignment. You will start with your NISD portal and you will click on the CMS icon. And then when it asks you to log in, remember your login is your S number and your 4x4 password. You will now need to look for a section that says review a test, and you will need to use a drop down and find the test that says Social Studies 6 CDB 1 2020-21 and then click on review. And then once you open it, it will show you your total score, I believe, and then it's going to tell you what the questions are and whether you got the correct answer. It will show yes, and if you got the answer wrong, it will show no. And then you will need to have that open so you can look and use the information to fill out the chart on the next slide. And if you would like to see what question it was and what the right answer was, you will be able to do that as well. So let me show you. Once again, right here in this area, you will be looking up test question numbers. So question 1, did you get it correct? Yes or no? You're going to type in yes or no. Question 2, did you get it correct? Question 3, and so on. You notice that questions are grouped by our PEGS categories. So questions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 20, they were asking you about your knowledge of economics. Questions 5, 6, 7, 9, and 11 were testing your knowledge of government or political. And you can see the same thing for the geographic category and for the social or culture category. So after you say your yeses or nos, what you will need to do is count the yeses and type in the answer right here. And then right here, you can see what was the percentage grade that you got for each category. So if you scored 1 yes and 4 no's, then your score would be 20% for this category. And let's say you scored 3 yeses in economic, then your percentage points will be 60%. And then the last thing you'll need to do is you'll need to say which category or categories you scored the highest in, and then which categories, if you have any, you scored the lowest in. And then if you're curious about, okay, well, what was that question? Why did I get it wrong? So if you click on that question right here, it's going to take you to the question that it was asking about, and it's going to tell you the correct answer. So if you got it wrong and on the CMS you saw a no for this question, that means you picked some other answer choice other than this one. I will show you right now how to look this up in CMS one more time. But for right now, I'm going to make a pause and I will come back to this in just a second. Okay, students, so I am back and I just logged in as a student. One of you was kind enough to let me use your Northside portal account. And once again, once you're in your portal, you will be looking for that CMS. Let me look. I'm trying to see it. SchoolNet as CMS. Okay, students, once you're logged into CMS, in order to find your test, you will need to scroll down to this section that I talked about in the first part of the video called Review a Test. Your Social Studies CDB should be the one at the very top, but if you can't find it, you might have to scroll down and look for it this way. Then you will click on Review. You will see your total score and right here, and then you will also see your answers, whether they're yes or no's. So this is where you get the information whether you got your answer correct, yes or no. And this is, you will go back to, you'll have this open, and then you'll be going back and forth to go ahead and to enter that in the chart on slide 2. If you still have any questions, make sure to let your social studies teachers know.